Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, YouTube. Today is part 2 of our new single player Scum series. So today we're just going to go through getting started, making some weapons, crafting, maybe a bit of looting, and then we'll see where we go from there. If you're new to the channel and want to follow along with the series, hit that subscribe button, and as always, if you enjoyed the episode, hit the thumbs up, drop some comments, let me know how we're doing. If you got any questions, comment away. So in the last episode, all we done was created our character and flew into the island, so we're still exactly where we left off. So first things first, we're going to need a knife. So if we go and look in our crafting menu, a knife needs 2 stones. And luckily we landed right by some stones, so F to search for some rocks. Now you can search the rocks a few times if you move around a little bit. I think it's 4 times in total. Yeah, 4 times. And then if you press the tab button and go to your inventory, you'll see that the stones that we just looted. What you will notice is they're not in our bag, they're still on the floor. But you don't have to pick them up to craft from them. So there's our stone knife. Hit craft. Wait for the little dial. Okay, so now we've crafted that and it's still on the floor. So most people, myself included at the start, would loot it, run off, go to use it, and we haven't got it anymore. So don't forget to pick it up. We can put that in our hands because we haven't got anything else. So now we've got a knife, what do we need? One of the first things you'll notice is we've only got 3 inventory spaces. We've got 2 holsters, 1 and 2, and our hands. I don't think we can carry anything in number 2 just yet. Well, we can't put our knife in either of them. Can we do it with stones? No. If we had another weapon, we could, because you put it over your shoulder, so I guess that's what it means by holsters. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get a bag. So we need 3 cloth, 3 rags, and it shows little arrows underneath there, which if you filter through, you can use dirty rags, animal skin, and rags. For this one we need rope, improvised rope, tree bark rope, wire, thread, and that's just any kind of weapon that we need to make it. So first of all, let's go and get some rope. To make the rope, it's in our items, no skill down the bottom. We need 5 sticks and a knife. So to get sticks, we're going to run over to one of these bushes and cut it up. It's handy if you can find a couple of bushes together because you might need more than one. So out of this we should get some small and long sticks. Won't be enough small sticks. So we've only got 3 small, 2 long. So what we want to do is cut the long sticks into small sticks. So now we've got 5. So if we go down, we can craft a rope. Still all nice and quiet, there's no zombies or animals about yet. If you do go running off, you will bump into stuff. So we've got the rope, but we can't pick it up. So we've got to make our bag where we're standing. So we need the 3 rags. So if we go for our inventory, we don't need our underwear. So let's get rid of our socks. Cut them into rags with the knife. Now, you'd think you get 2 rags from a pair of socks. Sometimes you only get 1, and I don't get that. Yeah, 1 rag. So we need 3. So we need to cut our undies up. If you're on a PvP server, you want to try and get out of these orange clothes as quick as you can. Okay, so we got 3. So we go into crafting, go to our bag, and it shows you there we've got the rope and 3 rags and the knife. Craft. And this improvised bag, it doesn't give you a lot of space, but it's better than what we've got. Now, if you've died and you're running back to your body, there's no point making a bag if you've already got one. Just make yourself a spear and go running. A stone knife and a spear. Spears aren't bad. Okay, so bag's crafted, still on the floor, but if you double click on it there, you can see that it's got more inventory space. So just drag it onto this little grey patch there, and it goes on your back. So now what I want to do is I want to make an axe. So to make an axe, we need an axe head. So that's 2 stones again. So let's go back to one of these little stone piles. Plenty of stones there, craft the axe head. And then I think we need a long stick. But now, if we'd have crafted that before, we might not have had any space to pick it up with. So let's go and get a... Where was that other one we cut down before? There was 2 bushes, wasn't there? Was it here? Yeah, there's a long stick still there. No, so, oh, we need more rope as well. So we need an axe head, a long stick, rope, and rags again. Oh, that's the different axe. Don't need drag. So what we need is an axe head, a long stick, and some rope again. So if we cut this one down, get more sticks, then we can get the rope that we need. We need 5 little sticks for the rope. We still got 3 and 3 long sticks. Crafting down to the rope, 3 bark rope. And I believe we've got everything we need then. Create a stone axe. So with the stone axe, you can use it for fighting. It's not very good, but we can use it to cut down trees to make ourselves a bat. So we've got a wooden club up there, also known as a cudgel, baton, truncheon, kosh, nightstick, or bludgeon. It's among the simplest of weapons. A short staff or stick, usually made of wood, wielded as a weapon since prehistoric times. Okay, so put the axe in our inventory, so we can put them in our holsters as well. So right now we can't really do anything with small wooden logs. I think that's more for building fires and things like that. Let's just have a quick check. That'd be down in base building maybe. Oh, that's a bonfire. Would make it so much easier if we just had a search at the top where you could just type fire. Okay, so we want a tree. Our knife's nearly broke, it's down to 15%. Let's head up here. Cut one of them trees down. Then we get some logs, we'll cut the logs into planks, and with the plank we will make a bat. F to cut down the tree. I was just looking there, that's the railway line. So to any new players, how are you finding the game so far? What are your first thoughts? Are you stuck on anything? So if we right click on there, we can cut it into wooden planks. I believe we can do it from here as well. Someplace. Can't scroll while I'm in the crafting. Okay, so crafting. Wooden club. Craft. As soon as we find some nails, we can change that into a wooden club with nails, and it's better. It's a lot better. Takes things down a couple of hits earlier. On this server, I have raised the... One second, don't want to forget to pick it up. I have raised the limits, so I've got more zombies. They respawn quicker, they hit harder, just so that the series doesn't have me just running around in bad areas so much. So next, I want to make one more thing. I want to make myself a bow. So for a bow we need a long stick, more rope and a weapon. And I've just noticed there we have a tree branch, which will give us a lot of sticks. So if we chop the tree branch, as you can see, now that we've got an axe, he's not using the knife to cut the stuff up, so we can get rid of the knife and free up some inventory space. So that gives us a load of long sticks. So as we know by now, we can cut the long sticks up into short sticks. One thing you'd have to be careful of, I'll show you, well, can't really show you just yet. When you have something in 1 and 2 holsters and something in your hands, if you eat, if you drink, if you get in a car, if you do anything that requires your hands, you will drop whatever's in your hands, and it's so easy to just walk away and forget about it. The graphics on this game are stunning. The devs have done so well with it. Did I just make a rope then? Of course I did, you can see it by my feet. So long stick, rope, and what else was it? A weapon, yeah, so we can craft our bow. And then we'll use the rest of the sticks to make some arrows. It's only basic. Headshots will take the zombies down first hit. Body, usually 2, sometimes 3. If it's one of the military zombies, it can take like 4. Okay, so our bow's on the floor. Let's stick the axe in there and the bow there. And cut these into small sticks to make some arrows. One more thing I'm going to make is going to be a quiver. I think we need more rags for that, so we're going to cut our shirt up. Now, you might have noticed that there's different bows that you can make there. There's a £20, a £35, I think there's a 50 and a 100 that you can loot. The higher the number, the harder the bow is to pull back. So unless your skill's high enough, you don't really want to pick a bow that's too strong for you. So crafting. So before I do that, I just want to see what the quiver was. Improvised quiver, 5 sticks, 3 rags and a rope. But I'm going to make the arrows first, just in case anything comes. Shouldn't, not yet. We've made a few arrows, but again, they're all over the floor, and you can't really tell because we're in the grass. So see how easy it is to walk away and forget. So just double click all these, and we can't pick them up because they're too long. Okay, so usually you will go into your bag upright. If it won't fit, you can try putting it in, just hover over the grey and it'll drag it in. And then once one's in, you can double click and just put the rest in. So we got 7, which is not many. We need some more bushes to get more sticks. Okay. And we'll make a quiver, so we'll have somewhere else. That improvised quiver only gives you 3 slots, which isn't much, but it's 3 slots. We need 5 sticks first for the rope. Rope. Mine went blank then. I forgot what I was making. But there's our rope on the floor. Pick it up. Yeah, we've got enough room for that one. Our axe got destroyed. Our knife got destroyed. So it disappeared. So what else did I say we need? More sticks. We use small sticks. Here's the little robot filming for the game show. Yeah, we can have small or long sticks. So now we need 3 more rags. We might not have enough rags, you know. We might have to cut our top up. We are quite far south, so it is warmer down here. Now, these little green areas are new with 0.7. This is where the traders are. I haven't actually visited one yet, but I have seen people visit them. So we want to collect in-game money. Still can't remember how many sticks. 5 sticks. I don't know if I can use the little rags for that. If not, I'll have to cut my shirt up. No, we can't use the little rags. Shirt or pants have got to go. Cut our shirt. The quiver isn't necessary, but it is helpful. So we still need some more sticks. So we'll have to cut down this other bush. Okay, so we got enough stuff now. Craft. Should stick the quiver on our back. We'll put the arrows in it, and then we're good to go. We'll go down and loot, see our first village. So again, drag that into our back. Stick the arrows in there. Well, we've got a few sticks spare. We can hold 12 in that one slot. So we've got 7. We can make 5 more. Let's just make a few more arrows. So we just found a pair of pants and then cut up our orange pants. So one last thing before we go. If we look in our metabolism tab, on the right hand side we've got protein, carbs, fat, fibre, sugar, saturated fat and alcohol. Ideally we want to keep all this in the blue. So we need more fibre, we need more carbs. So if we could find something like bread and vegetables, that would raise them up well. All the vitamins are looking fine. Each food you eat, like see that soft drink we just drank, the lime juice. If you hold control, it shows you, it gives us some carbs and calories, and that's about it really. So the blue means it gives us water, the yellow means it gives us some food. On the left hand side, we've got our injuries. We're feeling a bit cold, which isn't surprising because we haven't got a shirt on or any underwear, but it's not affecting us. On the bottom left, we've got injuries. Now, injuries go C1, C2, C3 and C4. C1 isn't serious and it will heal itself. Anything above, so 2, 3 or 4, you need to bandage, otherwise you'll die. C1 will heal by itself, but you've got to make sure your health's okay because you can still die from it. So just forgot to pick them bandages up, and that's the perfect example of what I've been talking about. So metabolism. So if we had an injury, say it was a C2 injury, we click on it, we click the bandage and click treat, and then it'd give bandage it up. A C2 will go down to a C1, a C4 will go to a C3, then a C2, then a C1. When it's untreated, you want to wait for the bar to get to the end, and then it'll move into stabilization. Once it's in stabilization, you won't lose any health from it, but you have got to be careful, because if you start running around, you can rip it open and it'll go back into untreated again. So you've got to be careful not to do anything too strenuous like running, jumping. Once the bar fills up in stabilization, it'll go into recovery and you're okay then. Your health starts going back up and you're free to do whatever you want. So we'll just have a quick look inside this room and then that'll be it for today. Should we put a mask on? I believe we can, if you're in combat stance and press, that's the toggle V, and then you hold Alt, you can spin right round your character. So we've got a little bit of a belly on us, we need to do a bit more exercise. So all these open drawers and cupboards we can't loot. What's this? Nylon line. Fishing. I think that's the only use that's got. Toolboxes are great to have, and padlocks. But right now we're a bit short on space, so hopefully we will find stuff. There we go, a jacket. Free spirit. We go and check upstairs. Been nice and quiet here so far, which is good since we've just spawned in and we haven't got a lot of stuff. Razor blade, we don't need that yet. Washing machines are good to check for stuff. Should we get rid of the mask and put the goggles on? Oh, we can wear both. Let's have a look. Black goggles in the middle of a Halloween mask. Flare. One thing I noticed with a flare, zombies do go to them. Puppets do run towards them. Are we looking at one? Nope. Rags. And that flare was still on the floor, as you could see. And bin bags. It's always worth checking bin bags. After food, check the kitchen cupboards. Another walnut. What was our... We're still only on 80%. Let's just eat that. So if we go back into the metabolism tab, you'll see the walnut gives us protein, carbs, fat and water. So our fat's full, our protein's full. Carbs will go up a little bit and it'll help with our thirst. Slightly. Check that one already. Is there another floor up here? No, we're on the top floor. So I think that's a good place to call it for today. We don't want to do too much in one go. And then when we come back in a couple of days, we'll work on looting this village, try and get Kitzah out a little bit more. And if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. And I'll see you all next time. If you've enjoyed the episode and you want to see some more, you want to follow me, I'm going to be doing it like tips all the way through until I run out of things to explain. So if you need any tips and advice, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video and it was helpful in any way, hit the like button. And if you got any comments, any questions, need any help, I'm sure if I can't answer, someone else will be able to. So drop a comment, let me know how we're doing, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.